Okay, you guys, this is the last question. It looks almost identical to the question number 9, just with a slight difference. So obviously you can see that the formula is different. So Joe and Mary still want that $500,000, which is the account balance that they want for retirement. So they're going to save over the next 30 years. That is our time value. And they are going to do that making monthly deposits into an account with 6% interest. That's still 0.06. And that interest is going to be compounded monthly. That is our end value, which will be 12. What is the minimum amount that they could deposit monthly to reach their goal? So this tells me that this formula that I'm using has to be the periodic one. Okay, so because they're not making a one-time deposit like they did in number 9, they're going to make a periodic monthly deposit to get that 500 grand. So their periodic deposit is going to be found by using this formula. In the numerator, we have balance times rate over n, so 500,000 times the rate divided by n, and so that should be 0.06 divided by 12. You guys, you don't need that rate over n in parentheses. I just am leaving it like that. And then our denominator needs to look like our normal parentheses, 1 plus 0.06 divided by 12, that 1 plus r over n, that's pretty normal for all of our compound interest needs, raised to the nth power. So that's going to be to the 12 times 30. And then on the end here, in the denominator, we need that minus 1. So we are going to plug that in. I left up the answer to number 9 so we can just kind of compare the differences here. So 500,000 times your rate divided by n, 0.06 over 12. And then in the denominator, we've got 1 plus 0.06 divided by 12 being raised to the 12 times 30. And we're going to go ahead and take that and subtract 1. So this looks like this would be their monthly deposit to make to get that $500,000 over the course of 30 years. And we do want to round that to 2 decimal places. It looks like that periodic deposit is going to be 497.752. Sorry, that doesn't look like a 7, so let me adjust this. We know there was a little extra left over there, and that's fine. I just want to make sure I typed that in right, guys. I did. Look at that. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and round that off 2 decimal places. And since that is a 2, we are going to round all of that off. And their periodic deposit needed is 497.75.